Speaking about divine intervention, was that a full circle moment for you? Obviously, was that a sign like, all right, there's something calling me if it's around the same schools that I grew up in, if my family, my grandfather went to it. So it was definitely a calling for you?
I think so. I would certainly say that divine intervention had been going for, I mean, even when I was in college, you know, middle school, my friends. I mean, it just kept it going, and I never ever pursued it. And I think I would tell anybody this today that if an opportunity presents itself, pursue it. Go for it. If that opportunity presents itself, and you have a lot of people in the room that are surrounding you and supporting you and saying you should go after it, you have to go after it. And I mean, I tell people that now. And but at the time, I wasn't thinking that way. I was just thinking, you know, I don't want to run, and I don't have the money to run. And I didn't have the money to run. I actually was able to make it to a runoff. I ran against my first election. I ran with, let me take that back, not against. I ran with a gentleman who was able to, I mean, he had endorsements from everybody. It was basically a machine behind him. And put up about $60,000 in the runoff, up to the runoff. And I put in 1,000, and I was able to make it to the runoff. And when I realized I made it to the runoff with a little bit of effort and not having a real campaign or a real campaign strategy, I thought that, you know, I really have a shot here. I've already put in this much time into it. I've already knocked on so many doors, like every door in the, I mean, I had no clue. I was just knocking on everybody's door. And I was able to get some help along the way. And a couple of individuals gave me a call and said, hey, you know what, I actually believe in you, and I think that you could actually make some significant changes, and, you know, here goes the help that I think that you need. I was able to get that, and the tables turned. I mean, I won in politics what they call a landslide victory. So
okay,
yeah,
nice. So you definitely seem like a man of the people. I don't see you as a politician. I see you as somebody who's serving the community. When I think politician, I think of somebody who is a little jaded, a little outdated, a little bit out of touch. You don't seem out of touch. So tell us, what do you want to do to make Pasadena better? What do you feel you can do? What do you feel like us as citizens of Pasadena can do?
There's a lot of different things. Of course, as you know, nationally and even here in Pasadena, we've had conversations around police oversight, civilian oversight of police, cameras. I would say those things I would like to see personally, and I think that everybody that lives in my community would also like to see the same thing, a better community policing effort. And it necessarily doesn't mean that it has to be oversight, but mainly, you know, back when I was coming up, and I'm not that old, right? I mean, I'm only 33, so we had officers that would walk the beat and have conversations with us. So I had a different relationship, and I still have a different relationship with the police officers. But you know, there's a big section of the community that don't have that relationship and don't feel that they have that trust. And